Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Number 74 makes his big league debut right after this. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He will lead this one off today. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a two-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a two-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking being greedy and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Pause, now the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Lopez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Royals nothing. Tigers due up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Brady Singer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Standing in, Cameron Maybin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Here we go. For the Tigers, the left fielder.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box now, Travis Demeritte, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out in front is his left. Mondesi retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number one. Next up for Detroit, C.J. Cron. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And this throw gets away from him. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. Runner in scoring position with Cernar. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he misses. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Phillips is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Mize He's making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
This is foul right side. Mize really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Now the pitch. Hunter Dozier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In his career, Dozier enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Mize makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Mize has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Dawel Lugo.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dawel Lugo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Singer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he they're in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Into the box, Austin Romine. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Maikel Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
It's hard to steal off a pitcher when he's that quick to home plate. Doesn't matter what kind of jump you get, it's hard to outrun that white baseball.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping into the box, Nicky Lopez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he'll dive back in safely.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, Niko Goodrum. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Niko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Down. Ball upstairs.
Now the 2-0.
Inside ball 1.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 4.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
One out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Maybin now.
Down. 0-2.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Here's Jonathan as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Phillips is there for it. 2 gone. Ready now, Travis Demeritte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Demeritte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he grounds one briskly to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And up steps Salvador Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's set, now the pitch, and it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. 2-1 to the Royals first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Kansas City. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Victor Reyes.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Victor
First pitch on its way.
Reyes.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Reyes is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Hit down the third baseline. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Lugo.
At the plate now, Dawel Lugo.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Merrifield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Ball,
2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, the shortstop, Nico.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave him loaded. but they're on top 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Kansas City.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Alex Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Gordon, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two balls and no strikes.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Romine is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Brett Phillips. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. 1-0 the count. Now it's 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. He'll go to Schoop at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. It's a run on two hits here for KC. Last half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Phillips is there for it. One away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Travis Demeritte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
First baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here's the Royals DH, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Demerit over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 7.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's out.
Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the 3-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in once again, Alex Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. First and second now, one man out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Victor Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. On its way is pitch number 75. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Has a look, now the pitch.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Darrell
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Darrell Lugo. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. To second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gordon retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Tyler Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Phillips. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alexander hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The pitch. Line to the right side. Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Into the box now, Nicky Lopez. Left side, but well foul. Ready with the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1-1. He'll try it again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
2 out, nobody on. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Mike Montgomery gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Montgomery.
Ready for another shot now. Nico Goodrum. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Montgomery, a California-born ball player who was selected in the 1st round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 the count. The pitch. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Dozier brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 4.
So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 8, second baseman, Jonathan.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. At the plate now, Jonathan Schoop, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Going after it is Gordon. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Travis Demeritte is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. There he goes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Franco has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Right fielder.
So digging in now, Victor Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. There is Franco. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 3 and the Royals 1. Buck Farmer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 45. Buck Farmer.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And another foul ball. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out. Settling in now, Salvador Perez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. KC down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Scott Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Lugo.
In now, Dawa Lugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Merrifield is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Romine rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 4-1. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
77, Joe Jimenez. Moving up for Kansas City, the first baseman, number 17.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Reyes is there, 1 away.
the left field.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Alexander claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joe Jimenez wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.